What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusive Builder, where we do everything exclusive. And today's video is actually by title, man. We back with another extremely fun, extremely unstoppable in the right hands demigod build. Now, only reason I said demigod, right? In the right hands, you can definitely go crazy with this 7'2", 7'1" ISO build. You know what I'm saying? And is this a template for 26? No. But could you use it as a template? Yes, you could. But I'm not going to be talking about, you know what I'm saying, anything for 26. It's just a very fun build that I was literally sitting, since I don't feel like playing 25 no more, right? I'm just sitting in the lab in this builder just making shit, and I was just messing around with the taller builds, right? Since they said next year was gonna be a 7'4" build, and I'm kind of curious on what the ball handle and shit like gonna be looking like on them taller builds. So I was just sitting in here messing around with it, and I was cooking up, getting some nice little combos on these 7'1s and 7'2" builds, which is the reason why I keep saying 7'1 and 7'2. I got two templates. This first one I'm showing you is more like all around, and the first one and the other 7'1 is gonna be more offensive. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, shit. Just with that being said, I possibly will show a little highlights when I get to talk about the playmaking of like some of the little combo moves and shit that I was doing, or I might leave it to the end of the video. And shit, if y'all fucking with the moves or want to know how to do the combo moves or whatever, then I probably would get back to y'all and probably do a dribble tutorial or something, because I'm not about to be doing all that in this one video, you know. But shit, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into how to make this 7'1 demigod, 7'2 demigod ISO shot creator, athletic shot creator build. But yeah, man, shit, so we going center, 7'2", 226 on the way with a 7'2 wingspan as well. And also, man, if you new here, man, go to stay here, hit that sub, but you feel me? And let's go ahead and get this video to 10, 20 likes on the video. That'd be very appreciated. But yeah, man, with that being said, let's start out with our physicals first. So boom, speed, we're gonna go with a 60 on the speed. 60 on the speed at 7'2" is the best you're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? So the fastest we gonna be able to be on this build. And agility isn't the best at all, but there's reasons why I went to a 45 instead of maxing it out, and we'll get to that in a second, because that's really had to do with finishing and the way I wanted some of these 90 attributes to be. So yeah, there's that on that far as movement wise, and it is what it is. Now when it comes to strength, we on our Wimby shit. We're not here to have hella strength, you know what I'm saying, but we do got a little bit of something, you know what I'm saying. We got a 79 strength, so we can get our post powerhouse on silver. Now, do you really need that joint on silver? You know what I'm saying? Not really, but I just got it there just in case we do get matched up against another person that has low strength, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. If you play with this build on a 1v1 court and you going against a smaller guard and he ain't got no strength, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying. But if you don't care about having a post powerhouse, my bad, I've been saying the wrong shit the whole time, post powerhouse on silver, then you don't really need it. You could take your strength all the way down to, I think, 78 or something like that, so we can keep our not 78, 75, 70. It's something to keep our damn box out B shit, keep it on silver and shit like that. Whatever that strength is, you could take it down, but we just gonna keep the strength at where it is right now. And then when it comes to vert, we're gonna go with a 74 vert, just so we can get a high flight and iron on silver. Also help with rebounds, blocks, and finishing in the paint. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what the physicals is. Now let's go to move on to the finishing. Shit, alright, so let's start with the finishing, bro. So for post, if we're going to be this tall, right, and we know niggas love to spam and reach out the ass, bro, we gotta have a gold unpluggable, bro. We have to, and we do even have the potential to batch +1 that joint to get it to Hall of Fame. So post control base model, we're gonna have a 91 +5 caps. We're gonna get us a 96 post, and that gets us post hook shit like that will be on Hall of Fame. Post powerhouse is gonna stay the silver, and our post up pull is going to be on Hall of Fame as well. And then we're gonna have Hall of Fame potentially unpluggable or gold unpluggable, so you can definitely be able to combo up and dribble on a 1v1 court, or if you're playing with your 5, your squad, and they actually let you dribble, then you know what I'm saying, you can do what you do. But yeah, man, that's that on that. And then when it comes to standard dunk, right, this is where I wanted to this is why I took off them little 5, or took away my max agility, so I can get a 90 standard dunk, so I can add another +5 here. so we can get a Hall of Fame rise up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is going to be an athletic, tall build. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be very dominant in the paint, Hall of Fame rise up will allow you to do that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's just that on that. And then when it comes to driving dunk at 7'2", right? We cannot get an 80 driving dunk. We can't get no contacts. We can't get none of that. Which, okay, that's cool. It's fine. As long as we still able to get Wemby dunk package, as long as we're still able to get Giannis dunk package, Karl Anthony Towns, Ben Simmons, and Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying? Them are all the dunk packages that I'll use on these 7-foot builds. Me personally, on my 7-foot dribbling builds that I've made this year, 6'10", 7-foot. You know what I'm saying? I made 2 or 3 of them. Them are all the people I use on my dunks, and that is very fine. That I can go crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to dropping layup, we're going to go with 80 lay. We get physical finish on silver, but for this build, we're going to be doing euros and shit like that with this Giannis layup, with the 80 lay, and that is most likely going to get us a euro into a dunk. If you know about that layup package, you know. But then when it comes to close shot, man, we're going to go with a 91 close shot, and we're going to be adding another our season 7 and season 8 caps are going to be here. And then for as our other caps, bro, we're going to be putting for my veteran 2, but not for my veteran 2 caps. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be putting 3 here, so we get a 96 close shot, so we can get that Hall of Fame post hook, and we get Hall of Fame paint prodigy, which is also going to help us be very dominant and athletic in the paint. But yeah, man, as far as finishing, that's pretty much what it is. Now let's go to move on to the shooting. So far as the mid-range, right, we're going to go with an 88 at base model, right? And like I said, with the veteran 2 caps, I put 3 onto the close, so we're going to be putting them last 2 here, and that'll get us a 90 mid-range, so we can have Hall of Fame post-fade phenom. If you know how to stick rhythm shoot post fades, that shit is unstoppable, and you're already 7'2", so you're gonna be shooting over niggas. Pull up middies and all that shit. When it comes to ISO on, mid range is always the easiest shit to get to. You're also 7'2", you're gonna be shooting over niggas, so that's gonna be very unstoppable there. And then when it comes to 3, just in case we want to get wild on the 3-point line, bro, we do have 85 for a higher green window. We can fade 3s, we can do whatever you want to do if you're skilled and know how to time your shot via the square button or the rhythm shooting. You know what I'm saying? So there's that on that. And then when it comes to free throw, don't remember what I did with it, so I'm just keep it at the 70. But that's decent enough for 5v5 game modes. And shit, if you don't play 5s, definitely take this free throw off and add these points elsewhere. But for our shooting, it's pretty much what it is. Now let's go to move on to the pass accuracy and ball handle. Alright, so boom. Pass accuracy, we just gonna keep it balanced, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna go 75 just to get break starter and dimer. Now this is for if you want to step into other game modes instead of the 1v1 court. You'll be able to throw some breaks, you know, or just throw good passes that won't lead your teammates to running out of bounds, you know. And then when it comes to ball handle, we're going 69 so we can get Wembanyama moves, and there are a couple of his moves that I will be showing in this video right before the highlights of I'm basically gonna show the SIGs of what I got, and having some of his moves you can definitely combo out of and do a little bit of something. Now I am nowhere near Glock 9 moving crazy on these 7'2" builds and none of that shit, but you know what I'm saying, I can do what they can do. You know what I'm saying, I was in the lab and I was doing it. I was watching his video tutorials and I was doing it. It's just I ain't did it enough to where I can just do that shit off the rip, you know what I'm saying? And plus I like to play my own style, so I do have my own set of combos that y'all will see at the end of the video, you know what I'm saying, before we get to the shades. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it with the ball handle. And then for our speed ball, we just can go to 40 on the speed ball just to get the normal dribble style, and that's decent enough. That's all we need for this build. Now for our playmaking, that is what it is. Now let's go to move on to the defense. So far as interior, this is going to stay exactly at a 74. Bro, we don't really need this to be no higher, bro. We're tall as shit and we can actually move just a little bit. Now perimeter, we're going to go with a 62 on the perimeter just so we can also move and slide our feet a little bit better, to get in movement force on bronze as well. And we get all ball pass on bronze as well, which is it's cool. It is what it is. Now this build we will not be able to get any interceptor because our wingspan is too small, so we're just gonna keep that at what it is. And then when it comes to block, we're just gonna go 84 block. silver paint patroller, and we get high fly denier on silver, which tier 2 you can make badge +1 in that to get it to gold. And yeah, that's just that on that. And then far as rebounder though, bro, offensive board, we're going to go with an 85, just so we can get all of our silver rebounded badges, and as well to rear around the build and get rebounds on both ends at a very high level. We're going with 85 D board as well. Now, if you run across a nigga with hella rebounder, bro, you're going to get outboarded. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. You better play the base. I mean, not play the base. Play the box out. Try and beat the nigga to the spot as fast as possible. You know what I'm saying? And you should be able to hold your own. 85 rating on on my Zion build at 6'6". I was getting hella boards on that build. It was very solid. On my Bam Adebayo build, 85 O and D board was very solid. You know what I'm saying? To hold your own at center. You know what I'm saying? And then you also 7'2". You feel me? So yeah, that's just that on that. And yeah, man, this is the little template that I got for this 7'2" version. Now let me go ahead and quickly show y'all this 7'1" version, which me personally, I feel that version is way better and possibly even more fun. But yeah, let me go ahead and show y'all that version real quick, and then we go ahead and quickly get into a couple highlights, and then we'll finish off the video. Alright, y'all boys, y'all see that 7'1" version, bro? You get a whole lot of more drive and dunk, you get more playmaking, you get a little bit more shooting, bro. On that build, you can have legend fucking shit, set shot specialist and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? You definitely can go crazy with that build, and yeah, it is that on that. Now, yes, I seen the highlights and shit. Them are some of my little moves and stuff, combo moves that I was cooking up and seeing myself, like as far as a shot creator. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely pull them off in game. If I had this build or the 7'1" build, I could definitely pull it off. I know I could. Some of y'all other niggas, y'all just not that good at the game, so I'm going to say that this build is probably only good enough or decent enough for people that actually puts in the work, as in gets in the lab and actually try shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's that on that. And actually, you gotta have skill to time that shit. Gotta know when to do what, and you know, you'll be able to go crazy and have fun, and you know what I'm saying, real life cook. But yeah, man, with that being said, I think I showed y'all niggas the shades as well. I mean, not the shades, I think I showed y'all the SIGs, all them SIGs. You know what I'm saying? Them definitely very solid SIGs to use. And if y'all the boys do want a dribble tutorial or something like that, something quick, you know what I'm saying, I probably would post that. Only if I see like more than 3 niggas asking for that shit. If I see more than 3 people asking, then I'll go ahead and do it. But if I don't, you know, if I don't see more than 3 niggas asking, y'all ain't getting no dribble tutorial from me. Y'all gonna have to get that shit from Glock 9. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I already done posted that shit for 25, so yeah, with that being said, it is what it is. But hopefully 26 I'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, perform and do the same shit, because I most definitely will be trying to make a 7-foot guard build, you know what I'm saying, like I did this year. I made one already. I'm gonna do it next year again. But yeah, man, shit, as far as shades, we got Kristaps, Towns, and we got Aiden in the shades, and the build name is 3-level scoring board hunter, and the other build for the other 7-1 is like a 3-level score. I don't know if I showed y'all that, but it's a 3-level score. But yeah, man, shit, with that being said though, bro, ain't really too much else to say. Hopefully I did enjoy the video. Shit, if I did enjoy the video or fuck with anything about this template, then go to like, comment, subscribe if you new, and shit, I'm out of here, man. But before I go, if y'all boys want to see any more build videos by your boy, go ahead and click on one of these videos I see on the screen. And also hit that sub button, man. On the road to 14,000 subs, and that'd be very appreciated. Y'all boys continue to show support by hitting that sub button, hitting that like button, and sharing the video so it get pushed out to the YouTube recommended, so everybody get a hold of my channel for 2K25 build videos, gameplay videos, and streams. So with that being said, go into our post notifications on, so y'all boys be notified whenever I post a video or whenever I randomly stream, you feel me? So with that being said, man, I'm out here. Catch y'all boys next video.